I just love life. I love everything. I love lamp. I love carpet.
I love elements. I love dogs. I love purple.
No, nothing is more interesting than Engage. Engage. I wish I could just do Engage every single day for the rest of my life. I love Engage. I love it so much. What can I say?
There, yes. I learned about all different education opportunities.
Hey, y'all learning a lot?
Yeah. Yes.
Find anything better than Engage?
No. Except stopping Engage. Stopping
What?
I am whole.
뿌리가 거룩하면 우리도 거룩한 것입니다.
If I am grafted into him,
제가 그릇에서 붙여 있습니다.
and he speaks to us about the fact that we should have the right things, the right things.
Hi, my name is Marco and I'm on staff for Engage DTS. Last week we had Darlene Cunningham teach us for 3 days of the week only. But what I really enjoyed about this week was that we got the chance to really see one of the founders of this mission in action, in a sense, and just impart some of the wisdom that she's gained throughout the years. What I think Darlene is great for is really she brings such integrity to the table, and she's really just such a person who's lived out what she actually talks, and she just overflows with so much wisdom on how our mission as Christians is actually so connected to what we do and not just what we believe in our hearts and in our minds. And so without works, our faith is truly dead, and I think Darlene just really sets an example for us to follow. And so I'm just really encouraged that I get to be here around a world-famous co-founder of I think one of the biggest missionary organizations in the entire world.
Hi, my name is Kevin, and I'm an engaged student. And last week, Darlene Cunningham talked about how our gifts are special gifts that God gave us, and the gifts that we wanted it, but God never gave us that, because that was God's plan. And I was thinking about how I wanted to be a 6'1". Ask God if I could be a 6'1", but God said no, because the gift that He gave me is to be joyful and enthusiastic, to make people happy and make people laugh. And a couple of days ago, last week, Bruce talks about like how the gospel, making the gospel alive, like how we're actually there. And like I was thinking about like if I'm at doing my outreach, when I preach the gospel, I'll make it like alive, like I'm actually there, make it exciting. And yeah, that's what I learned last week. Yeah.
Good day. I'm Stephen, the resident Englishman in Engage DTS. Yes, and this week we had Bruce Kuhn, a professional actor from Broadway, teaching us how to speak the word. Yes, and you can probably tell from my accent that I'm a professional thespian, and yes, I enjoyed it immensely. We opened the word and we told the story, and we used our hands. We engaged with the word, and yeah, it was just good fun for phones and media, and the stories were written down. We had storytelling, and that's how these things were originally shared. It was storytelling, and it's how the Bible should be, and it's good fun, and you should learn.
I am Rebecca Shola. I'm with Engage DTS, and this Friday we had a 24-hour burn, so it's like 24 hours of constant worship to God. Everyone was just like released in their own giftings of what God gave to them, and people were prophesying over people and giving words to them, and I was just soaking up like the presence of the Lord and like His love for me. It kind of just felt like everyone else was like out of the room, and it was just Him and me, and we were just like talking to each other and like just like saying how much I love Him, and like just receiving like His love for me. It's never happened to me before, but there was a girl next to me and I didn't know who she was, and God just gave me all these words for her, and so I wrote them down like a little love letter, and just what God was speaking through me for this girl. And God gave me a vision for her of like what her passion is, and what like what like might be in her future, and so I went over to her, and it was just so amazing. She was crying, and I was crying, and it was just totally a divine God moment. So it was really, really awesome.
What school are you from?
Engaged.
Everything. She just told him everything. She just blurted out everything, and Jesus was like, no, shut up. Your faith was good and everything, so you go be healed. Peace.